Hey guys, Jesse Razo here once again. I got another quick training for you. Today I'm going to talk with you in detail about customer lifecycle automation and the process of gauging contacts all the way along your customer lifecycle to increase engagement, shorten sales cycles, and hopefully increase revenue across your organization. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jesse Razo. I'm the lead designer at Razor Sharp Networks, and for the past 10 plus years, we've been helping small and medium-sized businesses engage more contacts online, leveraging digital assets in order to grow their organizations. Today, I've got a special treat for you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to talk with you about customer lifecycle automation. I'm actually in the process of pitching a new client and going through the framework that we've been utilizing for the last several years in order to organize our efforts with our client engagements. And inevitably, the goal with this is to reduce the amount of friction that we have when it comes to our sales cycle. And the way that you do that is by, creating familiarity with your product, your processes, your company, your brand, and things of that nature. Familiarity gives people a sense of comfort. And of course, that level of comfort, the higher the level of comfort, the more likely they are to do business with you. So you want to have multiple touch points all the way along the sales process. Even before they fill out your web forms, you want to give them an opportunity to engage with your brand and or really understand what it is that you do as an organization. And a great way to do that is to follow our media plan and or our media plan blueprint. So what we do is we encourage all of our clients in order to originate content on a daily basis. It's something that we practice on a regular basis. And what we do is we have them kind of document the process of their business or have somebody within their organization as a champion of this cause or process and document, the work that they do, the customers that they're serving by getting more reviews and things of that nature. And then also creating content in order to attract their dream customers. So we have an entire media plan and a framework that we follow on a regular basis. And we give that to each one of our clients. And it's something that has proven very successful in regards to creating familiarity with who you are and what it is that you do. So if you're not aware or you don't have a media plan, go ahead and leave a comment and or jump over to our website and you can engage with our chat bot on our website and get a copy of our media planning blueprint. This is really one of the things that has been paid the highest amount of dividends in regards to the amount of time versus the amount of effort, because all really you have to do is kind of document your journey and your process as an organization and communicate your success stories so that you can utilize them and replicate them over time. You can utilize them to promote and market your product and replicate those success stories over time, because you can communicate how great your products and services are all day long. But when your customers start to communicate that, it becomes a very powerful marketing channel for your business. So again, leave a comment and or jump over to our website and engage with our chatbot, and we'll get you a copy of our media planning blueprint. But I digress. Today, what I want to talk with you about is customer lifecycle automation in the process of systematically tracking your customers all the way through the life cycle, from the initial engagement, regardless of where that comes in, from social media outreach or organic outreach, whether you're doing paid advertising, maybe you're doing direct message outreach through a social media channel and you're originating interest into what it is that you do. You're advertising your products and services, making it known to the world, and you're starting to work contacts through your funnel, through your sales funnel. Now, this would be part of the lead generation process. And we break this up into three areas as far as lead generation from a customer lifecycle automation. One is the targeting, really having a clearly defined what we call a dream customer or avatar or something like that is incredibly important, because you want to make sure that you're communicating to a specific person. The more specific you can get your communication, the easier it is. A lot of people talk about this in regards to creating a category or one and or getting niched or micro niched down on who it is that you want to target. And this can be very effective because what it does is it narrows your scope, reduces operational drag, and it also reduces your cost to market because it's easier to communicate to a small segment of the market than it is to communicate to the entire population, just from a cost standpoint. So that's the first step, is really targeting and understanding who that dream customer is. And it's part of your lead generation process. Now, once you know who that dream customer is, you want to make sure that you understand what their challenge and or pain points are. And if you can articulate their pain better than they can understand it, meaning that you can communicate that pain to them, back to them in a way from a place of empathy and in a way that they understand it, you're going to win every single time. So you want to make sure that you're able to articulate their pain and really understand what their desired outcome is. So this is the process of attracting those customers, being able to formulate a message, have conversations with real people about real challenges and how you're going to solve those challenges for them. So a simple outline can be very effective in this in regards to your marketing strategy, making sure that you can clearly articulate the challenge that they're facing so that you can attract your avatar or your dream customer or your ideal customer. So next, it's how are you going to capture those? What's the process of capturing that lead? Are you going to direct them to a lead magnet online? Are you doing a manual outreach with social media direct messaging or something of that nature? Are you opting them in via a web form or lead collect form on Facebook, Instagram, on LinkedIn, or Google or any of the other channels out there? There's a lot of ways that you can capture that lead, but what you want to be focused on is gathering or reducing the amount of friction associated with giving that information and building as much value as you possibly can in the prospective customer's mind or in the lead's mind. And what that'll do is, this is an exchange of information. When you capture that lead, you're going to give them something in return, or meaning that I want your contact information. What can I give you in return for that contact information? If I can create a tremendous amount of value in your mind, you're going to willingly give me your contact information. And the more value that I can create with that lead capture, the more information you'll give me. Generally, we do this on the front end with either email first name so that you can personalize communication. If you are a little bit more advanced in regards to your marketing outreach, you might do email first name and cell phone number so that you can do outreach via email and also text message and personalize that communication. And you also might opt them into your digital advertising, put them in a custom audience or something like that so that you can start to do additional outreaches to them through your sales process. So that's an incredibly important part of the process, is really kind of understanding what that capture looks like and then where you're going to be doing initial outreach for them. Now, once you've got the lead generation process built out and you're actually either booking appointments on your calendar or, you've got a clearly defined lead capture process, some really good lead magnets out there, and you're actually originating a lot of leads on a regular basis, then you can move on to the sales process. And we call this customer acquisition. And the customer acquisition has to do with what are you going to do with that contact? And the first stage of customer acquisition in our customer lifecycle automation would be engagement. Right? How are we going to engage this contact? Get them familiar with the brand and the business. Maybe start providing them some free resources so that they can develop a sense of familiarity with what it is that you do. Or maybe they get kind of indoctrinated into your philosophies and how it is that you approach the market and things of this nature. That's all part of the engagement process. And you want to have a clearly defined engagement process that ranges across multiple channels. This might be email, text message, might be digital advertising, putting them into custom audiences and things of that nature, segmenting those contacts so that it's really easy to engage with them along that process. So you know where they're at in the process, and making sure that you have a really defined frequency and follow-up campaign in order to nurture them on a regular basis. And again, keep in mind, this is a very high level approach. If you'd like to get access to our entire funnel kind of written out or something like that when it comes to customer lifecycle automation, or not the entire funnel, the front end of the funnel, which would be lead generation. There's an entire process that's been mapped out and documented in regards to that. And then also the customer acquisition process. That's been documented as well. So we can provide that to you. No problem. And really give you a leg up when it comes to building out your funnels. Just let me know, leave a comment in this video or jump over to our website. And sorry about that. Jump over to our website and engage with our chatbot, and you'll be able to get information on lead generation, customer acquisition, and or customer engagement. So that actual engagement process should be part of the nurture process. It should be getting people familiar with your brand, your philosophies, and things of that nature, maybe providing them some additional value. So it's all about giving at this point, as far as the engagement goes. And how it is that you do give, really is based off of, your target and your dream customer, that avatar that you're communicating with. Again, if you keep it incredibly narrow, you can get very specific about how it is that you solve the challenges that they are facing when it comes to their business. After that, what you can do is you can start to put offers in front of them. And there's a lot of different ways that you can structure your offers. We have an entire training in regards to how to develop really powerful, no-brainer offers in the marketplace where, people, feel like they're getting a tremendous amount of value in regards to those offers. But what you want to do is you want to build those offers up so that you can reduce the amount of friction associated with doing business with you that very first time. And then lastly, it would be the closing process. And where this is going to take place is entirely up to the type of business that you have and the ticket value of what it is that you're closing. Very small ticket items can definitely be closed online. We do this on a regular basis with some of our low-end software applications and services. Technical aspects of what it is that we do generally happens online in regards to software subscriptions and things of that nature. When you get into more custom development and tools and strategy and training and things of that nature that are a little bit higher ticket items, generally we move them to a phone call. We do a proposal and then put that in their hands and then work on the close at that point. So from a customer acquisition standpoint, closing is the final step of that. And then what happens at that point is we really go to work with our clients, not only on product delivery, which is incredibly important and should be something that you're focused on, but also on the customer, what we call customer engagement and or re-engagement process. And the reason for that is we like to make sure that we're tracking our customer success all the way through the product delivery process, that we're selling for reviews, or the 3 R's: reviews, referrals, and repeat business. And because of the amount of time that customers work with us, generally for years, we want to make sure that we're checking in with them on a regular basis so that we can reduce the amount of attrition and turnover and make sure that those customers are sticky, incredibly sticky, or continue to spend business with us for a long period of time. Vast majority of our customers are on continuity programs. So we want to make sure that they are happy and satisfied and getting a tremendous amount of value out of those programs. So that re-engagement is an incredibly important part of our customer lifecycle automation. So again, I'll walk you through it real quick in case you didn't get that or you want to take notes. In regards to customer lifecycle automation and the framework that we utilize in order to organize the process for our company and our clients. It starts off with lead generation, focused on targeting, attracting, and capturing leads. Then we move on to customer acquisition, which includes engaging those leads, creating offers, no-brainer offers, and closing those leads either online and or offline. And then we move in lastly into customer re-engagement, which is the selling for the 3 R's: reviews, referrals, and repeat business. And we just rinse and repeat this cycle over and over again with ourselves and also with our clients that are engaged with us in regards to getting strategy and or deploying, software and tools to help them reduce the amount of friction in their sales process and increase the amount of conversations and engagements they have with prospective customers. So if you have any questions about that, go ahead and leave that in the comments. You can always jump over to our website. We've deployed a really nice chat widget on the site, which gives you an opportunity to engage with our business wherever it is that you're at in your business. Our goal is to inevitably make it as easy as possible or reduce the amount of friction that you have, that people or contacts have with doing business with your company, so that we can increase the revenue, the growth, and inevitably help you build out a business and brand that you're proud of. So that's all I have for you today in regards to customer lifecycle automation. Please remember to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to get more information on the frameworks that we utilize and or how you can utilize them in your business. And until the next time we speak, make today and every day a fantastic day. We'll talk with you real soon.